So in today's video, I'm going to share all of the vintage pieces I found in my Goodwill mystery jewelry lot. So I did share in a previous video all of the precious metal and gemstone items, so if you want to see that, I will link that video. But I found some really amazing vintage pieces. I do want to put a big disclaimer at the beginning of this video that I am not a vintage jewelry expert. I actually don't know much about vintage jewelry, so I'm really asking any of you guys watching who might know more about these pieces to share your knowledge with me. I would be so appreciative if you let me know in the comments if you know what some of these items are, because like I said, I don't know much. I just know that I think some of them are really cool, and I know some of the bigger brands. I know Monet and Trifari, so any of the signed pieces I kind of have an idea about, but there's a lot in here that's unsigned and things I've never seen before, so I would love your help. If you're willing and able to leave me a comment letting me know what some of these items are, that would be amazing. So I'm going to go through the gold tone pieces in one section, then I'm going to do the silver tone and rhinestone pieces, and then all of the fun, colorful, beaded, kitschy items in the next section. So I had to kind of separate it out because there is so much. I had to give it some sort of order, so I was able to show you everything and I didn't forget things. So I hope this is fun to watch. I had a lot of fun making this and going through all of the jewelry. And yeah, okay, we'll get started. Okay, first up is this absolutely beautiful gold tone leaf collar necklace, and I absolutely love this. I think it is so beautiful. And this is the clasp here. There are no markings, so I don't see any maker on this piece, but it looks really, really well made, and it has a nice kind of weight to it, and the gold looks to be in really beautiful condition. It doesn't really have any wear on it at all. This is what the back of the piece looks like. So just a really beautiful, beautiful necklace. And I did find these matching earrings. So these are a post back, so not a clip-on, which is interesting. I feel like most of the earrings I found were clip-ons, but I found these matching earrings, so that's a really beautiful set. I love this. Very cool. And then this one here is another gold tone sort of collar style necklace, and this one has more of a brushed gold finish. Let's flip it around here. So yeah, no maker's mark on this one either. It does have that hook clasp with no markings. It does have this really pretty little drop at the back, so I don't know if that is just to match this design or if this is indicative of a maker that somebody might know. Please let me know, but very, very pretty. I loved the design of this one. And this one here is faux pearl with this beautiful gold tone butterfly with little rhinestone details. And this one here is Avon. Okay, yep, so it's marked SP, which I believe is Avon. I loved the 3-strand faux pearl and this beautiful statement butterfly. I just thought that was really stunning and cool. Next we have another gold tone collar style piece, and this one's quite heavy. This is definitely the heaviest of the items that I've shown you so far. So it's a really solid, heavy piece. And this one has a little bit of wear, so it's not as bright of a gold as some of the other pieces that I found. And this one is marked here. Flip it around. Yep, so this one is Trifari. There we go. It's really, really beautiful. Angled. So next we have this multi-strand gold and kind of white enameled chain link. And this one, you can see that this one is Napier. So I thought this one was really interesting and really fun. I love the multi-strand look of this. Very cool. This one's a really pretty one. So this is a little rose and it looks to be glass. It feels like glass. It's sort of this pinkish purple color. It kind of matches my nail polish today, so that's kind of fun. But it has these gold tone leaves, and here's what the back of that piece looks like. So pretty. I don't see a maker, but it kind of looks like something that maybe Avon would make. Very, very pretty. Now this piece is so fun. So this is glass. It's red with silver and sort of coppery gold glitter design inside the glass here, so that's really cool. And here's what the back looks like, more of just a plain red. And this is sort of raised, if you can see this shape there. So this one's really interesting. And I found these earrings that look very similar. I don't know if they were made specifically to go with this necklace, but you can see that they have the same sort of silver and red tone design inside of them. So they definitely look like a match to me, and I think they're really, really cool. So that makes a really pretty set. And this next one is so cute. So I love animals. I think I've mentioned before that I'm a sucker for anything animal themed. So this little turtle definitely caught my eye when I found him, and he is articulated. So his head and tail move, and he's just very cute. So he has this cream colored enamel over gold tone, and he is art, which I believe is a vintage maker. This is the only art piece that I've found, but I just think he's so cute. Now this one is just this little crystal drop with a little gold tone bail, and I just thought it was so beautiful. It's so sparkly and fun. It looks like a little piece of a chandelier, which I love. I did find a smaller version of this with a silver tone bail, which I will show you when I show you all of the silver tone pieces, but so pretty. Now this one is one of my favorites that I found. It's so pretty. So this is like a porcelain or ceramic with this floral painted design on it, and you can feel the paint. You know, it's raised on top of this little porcelain piece, and it is gold tone all through the back, and it does open up, and when you open it up, it has this solid perfume in it. So that's pretty cool. And this is Luzier. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce this maker, but I did try to do a little research on this piece, and I did find some similar items for sale up on Etsy and the like. So I think this is kind of a 50s era piece, but really, really cool. I just loved the style of this one. Now this one's pretty interesting. So this is a Spirit of 76 coin that somebody has placed into this little pendant and turned into a necklace. So I just thought that was interesting. You know, I don't know if there's really too much value to these coins, but I thought it was just a cool little vintage style, and I actually really like the look of this. It's on this long chain, and I just think it's kind of a cool layering piece. Now this one is really, really heavy, and so it has this sort of antiqued finish to it. In the back here, it is marked Sarah. So I believe that is Sarah Coventry, but I'm not 100% sure. So if you are familiar with this marking, please let me know. But it looks to me like a Sarah Coventry type of piece, and it's really well made and very weighty. So that's a really cool design. And now this one is this a really pretty kind of twisted rope square link necklace, and it's a longer length necklace, and it does have the crown trifari marking there on the clasp. So this is a really beautiful one, and it's in great condition. The gold doesn't really have any wear to it. It looks almost new, to be honest. So this one is really beautiful. Here's another really cool piece. So this looks to have a faux jade and a little pearl and a little CZ diamond up at the top. And this has sort of an Indian design to it, which I think is really, really pretty. And the back here is just marked patent pending. So I don't know who the maker is on this piece, but I really, really like the style and design of it. I just think it's really cool. And now this one's a really interesting piece. These little flowers here are some type of plastic material, and it has these little citrine colored rhinestones, and I just think it's so pretty. It's fairly lightweight, so it seems like something that'd be really easy to wear, and it has this type of chain, which I don't know much about. It does have another little plastic bead at the clasp here. So I don't know, this one looks to me like sort of a 50s style piece. I don't know if this is actually from the 50s. Again, if anyone watching has more information, I would love to know, but I just thought this was really, really pretty. Now this next piece is really interesting. So it's some type of wood. It looks like a pine cone, maybe like a slice of a pine cone here, and it has this lacquered finish, and it is on both sides. So very, very interesting. I actually think it's really cool looking, and I did find these little clip-on, they are clipping or clip-on earrings here that match. So these are also that same pine cone material, and very interesting. I've never seen anything like these. I would love to know more about them. And here we have this little heart piece, and it has these really cute little kind of moon glow stones and rhinestones in it. So just really pretty. I liked the style and the colors of this piece. I don't think this one is marked. No markings on this one either, but just a really pretty, fun little piece here. And here we have a really long gold tone chain, and it's sort of a twisted, textured chain link here. And here is the clasp. I don't believe there's a marking on this one either, but very cool. This is a really fun layering chain just because it's so long. You could definitely double this one up or wear it really long with some other necklaces. So I thought that was a fun piece. And this one's cool. I just love how this feels. This is kind of a snake chain style, but it's really large. It's a really thick link. Very, very interesting. And here is what that clasp looks like. No markings here, but definitely a vintage style. And I just thought it was really cool. So here are 3 gold tone necklaces that are kind of similar in style. They all have a chain with sort of a little bar piece at the front. So they're all very cool. I think one of them is marked Avon. Let's see. Yeah, this was the Avon piece. And then the other 2 don't have any markings. So not too sure, but I thought they all had a very similar kind of feel and style to them. So those are very interesting. And here we have a square link collar style necklace in gold tone. Here is what this clasp looks like. It's really interesting how very few of these items have markings. So, you know, I really have no information on them, but I think they're really cool. And these are all really well made, really beautiful metal pieces. So just another really interesting link collar style. Also a shorter collar style necklace. And it's a really bright, shiny gold tone. And this one is marked Vendome. So I'm not familiar with that brand, but it's really well made and really bright and shiny. Okay, next I'm gonna share some of the bracelets that I found. So first up is this really heavy, really chunky link style bracelet. Very cool. Let me just open the clasp here. This one is marked on the inside of the clasp, and it is coral. So this one's really well made and in really beautiful condition. So very interesting. I really, really like this one. Then we have this really pretty 3-chain gold link style bracelet. And here's what this clasp looks like. No markings on this one, but definitely a vintage kind of style. It does have a little wear on the clasp here, but the chains here look really, really nice and still gold and shiny. And here we have a really chunky link style gold tone bracelet. I really, really like the look of this one, and it feels really, really nice. This one is Monet. So this one is in really great condition, really no wear on this, and yeah, it's really, really beautiful. Then we have this sort of clamper style gold tone bracelet. You can see someone had this marked in here $20. So I did find a few pieces that had little tags or stickers with pricing. So some of these items look like they came from maybe a seller of vintage jewelry or somebody who had a vintage booth or something and sort of liquidated their pieces, because a lot of them were kind of marked and priced. So I thought that was interesting, but this is a really pretty one. Not too much wear on this piece, and yeah, it's in really great condition. Then here's another clamper style with this really beautiful textured detailing. I really, really like this one. And this one here, so this is also a Monet. Very pretty. I think there's quite a few Monet pieces. So here we have another Monet, and this one is just kind of a simple chain link style. It does have a safety chain there, but really pretty. This is a really nice stacking bracelet. Now this one's very interesting. So I don't know much about this, but I really love the multicolored rhinestones, and it has these little pearl details I believe they're just faux pearls, and it's on this sort of mesh link bracelet. Yeah, this one is just really cool. I don't know, this kind of reminds me of like a paint palette. I don't think that's what it's supposed to be, but that's sort of what it brings to mind when I look at this little piece, but very interesting, unique style bracelet. Next, we'll talk about some of the earrings that I found. So these are rhinestones, which I'm gonna have majority of the rhinestone pieces in with the beaded items, but these ones were predominantly gold tone, so I decided to put them in with this gold tone collection. But they have these beautiful AB rhinestones with this gold tone kind of star design, and I just think they're beautiful. They are clip-ons, and they don't have a maker. I don't believe. Oh wait, yes they do. What does that say? So these say BSK. So if anybody knows what that maker is, please let me know. I'm not sure, but how beautiful are these? I love these. I love an AB crystal. I just think that's stunning. And here's another pair of clip-on earrings that I think are really cool. They sort of have that Chanel logo look, though they are interlocking circles and not C's, but I think kind of from a distance they look like that Chanel logo, so I thought that was kind of cool. They are clip-ons on the back, definitely just gold tone with a little bit of wear, but not missing any of the rhinestones, so those were cool. Next we have these little faux pearl and gold tone clip-on earrings. These are really cool, definitely have that vintage look, and I don't believe there is any markings here, no. So no maker on these, but I do think they're very, very cool. Then we have these floral design with rhinestone earrings. I love these. I think these are absolutely beautiful. They are a post back, which is nice. Yep, no maker on this one, but so, so beautiful. I absolutely love these. I definitely would wear a style like this. And then these ones are similar in that they are these little gold tone flowers. These ones do not have rhinestones, but very cute. And these ones are marked. These are coral again, so very beautiful. And here we have these gold tone and rhinestones. There's a blue center rhinestone with some sort of clear stones there, and they are a screwback style. So I think these are really cool. They're like a little flower with a leaf. Very, very pretty. And then we have these pearl and rhinestone earrings. The rhinestones here are almost like a peachy champagne color with these white faux pearls, and how pretty. I love the look of these. Post back and no maker on these either. And then here we have some interesting sort of ball shaped earrings. So these are an enameled little flower design with little rhinestones, sort of a half dome shape. Those are cool. And then these are little drop earrings that have some faux pearls with sort of a flower shaped design as well. Here we have some statement clip earrings, so pretty in this kind of twisted pattern. They do kind of come up to sort of a half globe shape like that. They are clip-ons, but very pretty, large statement earrings. And then another pair of very statement looking earrings are these ones here. So these have this very interesting texture to them, these interlocking circles, also clip-ons, and no maker on these as well. But these look, I don't know, these look kind of 80s, but also earlier than that. So I really don't know, but very interesting pair of earrings. Yeah, so these ones here have this sort of fan design, very interesting. Giovanni, so I'm not familiar with that maker, but very cool. Very interesting. They kind of have that similar fan design, but they're in this S curve, and these ones are post backs, so no maker on these. So here are two pairs of kind of round statement earrings. These ones here are Trifari, and they have these sort of rivets along the side. So these ones are very interesting. I don't know, they feel nautical to me. I'm not even sure what they're meant to be, but very interesting. And then this pair is a post back. There is no maker, but this also has a very interesting kind of texture and finish to it. Now we have these little pink roses, and they feel like some sort of clay. I'm not exactly sure what the material is. We have a rose and a little green leaf. and then these little rhinestones up at the top, and these are a clip-on as well. And here are a few pairs of some more floral type designs. So these are kind of an open work flower post back, and these are more of like a button style, another post back. And here's a pair of very statement earrings. So these are pretty lightweight. I'm not sure what material this is. It is a metal of some sort, but it is quite lightweight. But they're very interesting, and these are a post back as well. I don't know, these look almost 80s to me just based on the size and the style. And then here's another pair of statement earrings. So these are really cool. I really like the geometric kind of rectangle pattern of these. They're very interesting. I think these would make a really beautiful statement with just sort of a black simple dress. And then here we have these very interesting hoop earrings. I love how they are kind of these concentric circles, and they remind me of sort of a planet with rings. I really like how, you know, they hang like that. When you kind of view them like this, they just look like, you know, they would be flat circles, but then once you put them on, they sort of adjust themselves into this really interesting shape here. So I really like that. And these are Napier. Yeah, next we're gonna move on to some of the brooches and other pins. They're just interesting finds. So this one is very interesting. At first I didn't have any clue what this was, but I'm pretty sure that this is a glove clip. So I think this is something that back when gloves were part of everyday fashion that ladies would use to connect to their little handbag, and then they could clip their gloves onto this to not lose them. So if you have more information about this type of piece, please let me know. This is just based on my research. I think that's what this is, and it's really cool. It's very pretty. It's a gold tone with this floral pattern throughout, and these really pretty little flowers on the sides. And here we have two very pretty enameled brooches. So we have this little maple leaf with this red textured enameling that's so pretty. Just a pin back like that, and then this little butterfly who is so cute. This multicolor enameling and little antennas. It's very pretty. Also just a pin back, and it does have a little bail if you wanted to wear this as a pendant, so that's very cool. And here are a few other little pins. So this little pair, this gold tone pair, is so pretty. It has a texture to the gold there, and this one is Trifari. And this is interesting. It's like a little, I don't even know what type of lizard or what type of lizard this is. It looks like a lizard to me, but it's really cool. Just a little gold tone pin. And then this is just two little owls on a branch, and then this one is Avon. But yeah, so cute. And then here we have a few interesting ones. So this is just a little stick pin with the letter G, and this, I think it's just a faux jade. I don't know, it's a green kind of stone there. So that one was really interesting. And this one, this is just, I think, a high school pin, but it says 49 on it. So somebody who graduated from high school in 1949, this was probably something they had maybe on their cheerleading uniform or something like that. That's what it makes me think of, and I just thought that was really fun and really cool. And then here we have another little brooch with just these sort of plastic faux stones and faux pearls, and it's just very pretty looking. Just a pin back. And then here we have two little pieces that I wasn't sure what they were at first, but I believe these are scarf clips. So I think these are meant to be worn when you put the ends of your scarf through here, and it just kind of clips them for you in front. So this one looks like a gold tone seashell, and then this one, it's just these interlocking rings. So these are very cool. Maybe we should bring this style back. I actually think they'd look really beautiful with a little necktie. And now this one I absolutely love. It's this little spider. He has these gold tone legs and these really adorable eyes. He has this black sort of plastic material with these gold metal legs, and he is just a pin. No maker on him, but I just think he's awesome. I'm gonna find a way to wear him this Halloween, even if Halloween's gonna be a little different this year. I think he'll bring me some joy, so that's really cute. And then finally, in this gold tone collection, these are just a few single earrings that I just thought were stunning, and I couldn't just kind of recycle them or put them into the scrap pile. But this one has this beautiful mother of pearl with these rhinestones, and it's just so sparkly and beautiful. It's just a clip-on, so I wonder if there's a way to turn this into a pendant or a hair clip or something, because it's just so nice. And then here's another gold tone post back earring. And then this one I thought was really interesting. So I don't know if this is lapis or what, but it does have some kind of sparkle in this blue stone. But this backing was really interesting. So I'm actually not positive if this was an earring or just a clip, just because of this sort of closure on the back. If you guys know, please let me know. I'd love to learn more about these vintage jewelry pieces, but very pretty. And then finally on my little mannequin here, we have some really pretty gold tone and pearl pieces. I don't know if all of these are vintage, but I just thought this was stunning. So this doesn't have a closure. It's just kind of a long draping necklace that you can knot like this in the front. And this kind of gold tone chain and pearl piece. But this necklace, however, I'm going to spin it around because this clasp definitely looks vintage to me. It does have kind of some glue. It looks like somebody re-glued this little pearl here on. But it has a vintage style clasp and just these really pretty faux pearls. So that's a fun one. All right, so those were all of the gold tone vintage pieces out of my Goodwill Jewelry mystery lot. I hope this was fun to watch. I've been filming this one for about an hour now, so I think I'm gonna have to stop at the gold tone pieces for this video, and then I will do a separate video with the silver tone pieces and then the fun, colorful, beaded, kitschy pieces. So if you guys are interested in seeing more, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you back on my channel. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye guys.